Guys, I have a lot to cover today. As Johnny Somali's trial is waiting, with only about a week remaining, the internet has started asking questions. What is the current situation from the court about Johnny Somali? How many years is Johnny Somali finally going to face his maximum punishment? And are there any new charges the court is going to add? Well, I want to bring you the answer once again. Along with that, there's a lot to cover today. You'll see how another version of Johnny Somali is now completely ruining Japan, and now Japanese people are targeting him as well. There's also more controversy about that, and you'll get some news where you'll see some streamers at the TwitchCon party getting into totally disgusting situations. I'll break down every detail. Keep watching. So as Johnny Somali's trial is coming up, the internet is blowing up with one of the biggest controversies around him, and honestly, it's wild. There's a post trending under Cancel Johnny that's been making rounds, and it lays out a serious argument. It says, in Korea, Johnny Somali was indicted while at home, so he's technically free right now. The trial is ongoing and he hasn't even been sentenced to a year yet, but in Japan, he was arrested, convicted, detained for 110 days, and even deported, and that entire experience reportedly broke him down completely. The post also compares how authorities in both countries handled the situation. It points out that people like Ice Poseidon and others were doing daily online casino and violent prank streams in Korea, and yet police barely stepped in, maybe just gave a few warnings. But in Japan, it was completely different. There were over 24 arrests and repeated police warnings, until Johnny finally got detained and deported. Even the Coast Guard and hotels refused to deal with him, which ultimately forced him to flee to Korea midway through his content trip. Now, do I agree with this argument? Not completely. I get the point that Japan took stronger action, but that doesn't mean Johnny Somali should just walk free in Korea. At the end of the day, his behavior was reckless, disrespectful, and harmful. He needs to be held fully accountable for everything he's done, no matter where it happened. Now let's talk about Johnny Somali's upcoming trial, where we'll find out what's going to happen to him in just a few days. Here you can even hear from Legal Mindset, who already talked about this situation earlier.
Johnny may have told his lawyer, I want you to ask all these dumb questions. And if he gets up there and asks a bunch of dumb questions, it opens the door, it opens the window for the prosecutor to come in and add in a bunch of stuff that really didn't need to brought up, but now it's brought up, now the judge is hearing it, and it's only going to make it worse for Johnny.
I'll guarantee you Johnny Somali will do this kind of thing, because every trial, Johnny Somali made something worse. Every trial, Johnny Somali did something shady. So if he doesn't do anything in the next trial, then it's okay. But you can ensure there's a 90% chance Johnny Somali will do some kind of reckless thing with extra punishment from the judge. Do you agree or not?
Every single trial, pretty much, over the last 6 to 8 months, what has happened? Right before the trial, they add a charge, especially if Johnny Somali acts up, because we have information based on his pattern of behavior that we've well established that he is about ready to act up. He is sending signals that he's acting up, that he's ready to act up. He's on the precipice. He's on the cusp of acting. And there's a very specific thing that it looks like he's planning to do, a very specific thing. And a very predictable thing that he looks like he's about to do. So right now, we've got these, but they can always add more. They can always add more. We've got 4 obstruction of business, 2 minor crimes, all of which he's pled guilty to, which, by the way, these 4 increase the sentencing minimum. So his sentencing minimum is already high. And then he's got the deep.
So as you can see, it can be said that Johnny Somali will surely get around 5 years of imprisonment, which he already pleaded guilty to, or a fine of about 50 million Korean won. Also, more fines and detention can be added here. And now the big question is whether the 7-year imprisonment will be upheld or not. That will be confirmed in a few days. Johnny Somali might end up getting up to 12 years. If new charges are added, it could even lead to life in prison. This is just a prediction.
If this new charge gets added, the max is life. But for now, on paper, it's still 12.
What do you think? How many years should Johnny Somali go to jail? Now let's move to another topic. First, take a look at this post saying, French YouTuber Tom ASMR re-edited footage of the area around the house and garage in Fukushima where he trespassed illegally, probably from the Cosmo Petroleum Namie SS to the space between Pachinko Tsubame. Local folks should be able to recognize it from the shape of the road curves and mirrors.
What? Relax. Okay, so we are in an abandoned house. house in Fukushima and I have the nuclear radiation detector. The radiation is not bad here.
So why are these kinds of shady nuisance streamers trying to follow the same path as Johnny Somali? I don't know. They're making a difference, but not in a good way. And honestly, I don't even understand what kind of IRL streaming this is supposed to be, because it's totally garbage. They're entering places without permission, and if anything harmful happens, who's going to take responsibility? Here you can see another post saying, foreign streamer at Tokyo Hari gets into a violent incident in Toyoko. Japan's safety is getting worse and worse. Don't point the camera. This is Japan. Got into trouble with a Japanese person over filming. Lost it after their strong zero was kicked, and punched a Toyoko girl in the face. Tough guy wannabes who can't even beat a girl should get out of Japan.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Bitch ass nigga. Dude, just punch this guy in the face, dude. Fuck, dude. I'm pretty sure it's a chick. Who the fuck are you? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Are you fucking away?
So this is actually clear that this kind of streamer is now creating chaos and the public is starting to confront them. Public places are becoming totally chaotic and distorted, and that's fully the responsibility and mistake of the streamers. They're streaming and filming without permission, and definitely this kind of streamer should be held accountable, just like what happened in the US when State Fair Duke got kicked out by police after too many fans showed up.
Come on, bro.
Y'all close at 9, ain't it?
No.
Nigga, that's what they told me. That's what they said on the website. They said close
They
at 9.
close at 9.
Huh?
They close at 9.
Oh. Damn.
Come on, you know better.
But look, boom. I came at the last hour thinking motherfuckers was gonna be leaving and it was gonna be a little empty.
No.
But you know, that's my bad though. What's going on, bro? How you doing? But hell yeah, so that's my bad then.
Go good, bro.
Hey, I am.
I could be your bodyguard.
Yeah, I need to get you. What's going? But where you located though?
I'm right the fuck here.
Well, I know this shit, right?
What do you do?
I'm in Greenville though.
What he do, Dennis? Come on.
Nah, I be doing like weather weather content.
This is the proof. The first concern should always be whether the public is safe or not. Any kind of chaos happening because of streamers should be addressed immediately. Definitely the authorities need to step up here, and that's what's missing right now in both South Korea and Japan. Do you agree or not? Now watch another chaotic thing that happened at the TwitchCon party. Ed Matthews gets pressed by a random guy at TwitchCon for talking to his girl. It almost went off.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, what's your problem, cuz? Get in a man's face like that, boy.
Fucking England, huh?
Yeah, I'm England, mate.
Oh, you think you're fucking,
Where are you from, bro? Where are you from?
Yo, Aiden, set this shit up.
So it's clear that while Johnny Somali is now on the verge of going to jail, his reckless style is being copied by other shady streamers. And honestly, if South Korea makes Johnny Somali an example, it might finally make other shady streamers think twice before doing the same kind of stuff. Do you agree with me on this point or not? Let me know.